Good morning, Canberra for Cam's Mortgage Minute for Tuesday, June the 5th. Today I thought I'd talk to you about some interesting stats that came out, and something we're always interested in is who are the richest Canadians? Or in other words, this recent report that came out, it came out on the top 1% of income earners in Canada, and just talked a little about who this group is. Some of the things that it reported was that the top 1% of income earners amount to 275,000 individuals across the country. 52% of these folks in the top 1% group work at least 50 hours per week, compared to less than 20% for the overall population. The annual income to qualify for this group is $230,000, and the average income for this group is $450,000 compared to only $36,000 for the whole Canadian population. 58% of the individuals at the top have at least a bachelor's degree, a greater proportion than the overall population, which is roughly at 19% as university grads. So, I mean, it's certainly almost, 40% more. The top 10% also, the group and who they comprise, if you really look at it, 1% of them work in finance and insurance. Senior managers and CEOs represent about 14% of top income earners. And another surprisingly large group, almost 10%, is physicians, dentists, veterinarians, who comprise, like I said, almost 10%, even though they represent less than 1% of the overall workforce. Now, you know what, I've met lots of folks recently. I've done some mortgages, or I've encountered folks who work in the oil sands. There's some young people making this $230,000. The one thing I've learned, however, really after working in finance so many years, it's not how much money you make, it's how much you keep. I've met lots of folks making $100,000, $200,000 a year who, unfortunately, due to poor management, have nothing to show for it. No doubt that sometimes you're faced with bad circumstances, but poor money skills are certainly something I see. And to tell you a quick little story, I have a friend of mine whose father used to work for the city of Vancouver in the sewer department. This is a gentleman who came to the country as an immigrant, spoke very little English, made no more than $30,000, $40,000 a year. When he passed away, he had 2 apartment buildings with almost 80 units combined between them, and a home well worth over $1 million. Now, again, in his secret, he always told me whenever I sat around with him having dinner or lunch or whatever, whenever I saw him, he would always tell me, it's not how much money you make, Cam, it's how much money you keep. And that is a lesson I think we all need to keep in mind. So whether you're in the top income earner group or not, the goal is spend less than what you make, and you will get further ahead. And that is really the only way to get ahead these days. Anyway, it's been Cam for Cam's Mortgage Minute. Enjoy the rest of your day.